as gardeners, we all love fuchsias, being hanging baskets or in the ground. Well, I'm with Teo from the Oregon Fuchsia Society, and so Teo, we need to learn so much about fuchsias because it's really going to be fuchsia season pretty soon.
Hopefully pretty soon. It's been so cold.
It's been very cold.
Nothing is really as exuberant as it was this time last year.
Yeah, but really the garden centers are chock filled. The hanging baskets are gorgeous, and the hardy ones are just starting to come up. So if you can give us some tips about, maybe let's start with hanging baskets first.
Well, hanging baskets are great. Keep them in a spot where initially where there's not too much sun. You want to. Many of them just come out of the greenhouse, and also one of the tips is to make sure they stay evenly moist. Don't let them dry out. Fuchsias don't react well, especially in hanging baskets. When they dry out, the leaves will turn yellow and the buds will drop, and then it takes quite a while for them to recover. Keep the basket itself out of the sun, so that the roots themselves don't heat up, and that's about it. You don't really need to feed them that much. People think, oh, I've got to feed plants, and they overfeed them. But that's about the hanging baskets.
So pretty easy. So that's really great to know. So, and I know that you are just the lover of hardy ones because you have 300 plants at your place?
Over 300. I've added a few since I took my last inventory. Unfortunately, most of them are sitting in pots at home waiting to go into the ground. I'm doing a whole makeover of a showcase of hardy fuchsias, I hope.
How fun. Well, so then we have the expert here to tell us all about them. So hardy fuchsias, I think that's wonderful because I love to have that kind of a shrub. It's almost like a shrub in our garden, and they bloom such a long time.
They'll bloom from whenever they get up and growing. Things aren't quite as far along this year. They'll bloom right till the first significant frost kills them.
And so some planting tips for us?
Planting tips. Site them well to get them off to a good growing. Select plants that have that are larger, that are in at least a gallon pot when you plant them, with a good vigorous root system. You want to make sure that the plant gets through that first year. Plant early in the season. That way it has the summer to grow through and establish itself. Plant fuchsias deeply. Like tomatoes.
Wow.
They appreciate that siting and they'll root from the stems. They appreciate that little protection from the frost that happens so that they don't freeze deeply. They will root from the stems, and they will also send up new shoots from below the ground.
Wow, so it really gets them to be really robust.
Yes, that's what you want to do. Get them off to a great start. Also, site them in a spot that's not wet in the winter.
Okay, so good drainage.
Fuchsias, good drainage. Fuchsias like a spot that's evenly moist but well drained. Again, like the hanging baskets, they appreciate that. And
the light?
The light is, they'll take full sun in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, wonderful.
If we were in the East Coast, I would say afternoon shade is essential. But in the Pacific Northwest, most of them will take full sun.
Perfect.
So
we are at this wonderful campus, the Western Seminary campus, and you have a little display garden here, so really you're invited to come and see that. And today is really a special day for the Society, so what's going on today?
Today we will be having our annual fuchsia plant sale at Trans Auto Services, so come on by.
And that's not too far from the seminary. We'll have all that information on our website. And also, you meet here at the seminary, and so you're invited to come in and enjoy these meetings or even join the society.
We meet every month on the third Tuesday. So if you're interested in fuchsias, come on by, check us out. You don't have to join right away. We will. We won't twist your arm too hard.
Oh, right.
But we have an amazing group of people with decades, literally, probably centuries of experience growing fuchsias in Portland, cumulatively.
So, if you want to be a collector, or you just want a few fuchsias in your garden, so maybe stop by at the plant sale today and get some fuchsias for your garden. Thanks so much, Teo.
Oh, you're very welcome.